I know the pressure on your shoulders is enormous. You carry the fates of every living thing in your hands. And today, you will decide the destiny of the world. There is no bravery without fear. First, for it to conquer, remember your honor, have strength, and finish this fight, once and for all. In the name of Sabda, go forth and do God's will. Save us. Save us all.
We live in a world without the establishment of a predetermined outcome. If you cannot find a reason to live, the fault lies with yourself. Because you cannot dedicate a non-existent self to a non-existent cause. You can only cause a self to exist for a reason. Humans can be monsters, or we can be saints. Whichever we are is our choice.
I only wished to escape myself, and it became a painful craving. I only wished to be someone worth loving, and maybe even saving. If God exists in any kind of grace, give me the strength to save this human race. Abounding death aboded by time, now I have come to make a murder of reason in the undying love of rhyme. Cast off the yokes of fear, waste not another single year. Make now the time of your ascension, for thine art designed to be of a divine dimension. Ascend higher, to the plane of your true soul's calling. Transcend, flying to the heights others fear, to fly out of a truer fear of falling. Utmost care and caring precision, the choice to stay is loyalty's decision. Fly afoot now by the blessing of the gods, thy art destined to be heroic against all odds. Rest the dreaming strands of fate, death is all that stands before us and paradise's gate.
I am a person. I am not a thing. You do not define who I am or what songs my heart can sing. I define me and me alone, for you cannot command my mind, nor sit on my soul's throne. That is my ender's zone, my own right to decide, deciding now to change and rearrange who. I was into who I want to be, someone different because that person is free. No more chains weighing down on my soul, for nobility and honor have now become my worthy goal. A true tolling trial wrote by fire, ever cursed to be a slave of desire. A curse reversed by the verses of the sainted few, who wrote the narrow way out of pain to be true.
You, the soul who stands as our defender. If fate has a noble aim for our sorrowed souls, please defend her.
I cannot free myself by locking you in a cage. I cannot see myself when I am blinded by rage. I can only see the fires of fury, burning away the soul that could be called the pure me.
O raging demon of hatred's blame, I know darkness is your master, and shadow is your name. You who stalk me through the nights friendless, you who walk behind me through this fight endless. Before me is your toll, a fate wrote by a wicked scroll. Tolling my price is the error of my ways, and cutting my thread of fate is how I will end my days. I walk this world as a single proof life was real, and now I bind my destiny to this truth I feel.
Avast, the soul, the pinnacle of light, forth now, cascade the fear, and accept the truer bravery's fight. Thine distant hand, to slay the heart of darkness power, strike now down the shadow who has come to die in his destined hour. 1,000 of them stand against a single one of you, but 1,000 false friends cannot measure against a single friend. True, ruination upon the nation who cannot free her own. For now, ruin comes upon the world in the reach of the ending zone. Finality of fate, banality of hate, the evil hand of designing demise, wrote a fate ironic to a destiny's surprise. The battle against the mathematical mind, for the heart to seek a truer way, for the hands to be kind.
Go now, my braver warrior who was blessed by Apollo. Renew the faith of man in the gods he sees now so hollow. Apt to the wit and quick to the draw, Bring us the wonder of the Olympian's law. Trial the moment with your wondrous heart's bravery. Be the legend of myth men and women aspire to be.
I call your name, a demon of hatred, bleeding a hate such a bloody red. You taught me the way of swords and gave me the holy sacred words. All beings hear the call towards peace, so in your heart this violent desire must cease. Be still, do not lose your mind. Do not kill, leave this hatred inside you behind.
Reminders of your past make the memories last. A whistling call of dashing to the fall, leaping over the edge of this wicked abyss. A pledge made in faith that my leap won't miss. I lived my whole life as a wretched slave to pain. I spent the nights alone shedding tears like rain. I know the hatred has no end, but I am still your final friend. I will put out the pain burning you inside, and you will have me as your witness to the moment you died. Now I dance with angels' feet. Now I taste a world too sweet. Imagine the sound it would bring if a million soldiers laid down their arms and chose instead to sing. Too far gone from me is light. I am now a child of the night. You left me behind. With a sullen heart and aching mind, bend in my bitter heart's breaking end. If only I could make you feel like even 1 inch of this was real. But to my fear and shock and fright, I awoke to find I was not made of light. I will throw away this useless body of mine, a sacrifice to perfect instead the mind. We said we do not forgive, nor do we forget, but we too love with the pain of hard regret. How can I move on when the ghost of you still haunts 1,000 of my unfulfilled wants? Maybe we won't meet again, but you'll always be my dearest friend. I ask now, this black and snowy sky, isn't it punishment enough that all I love is doomed to die?
I'm so sorry. So sorry, please, if you can find it in your mercy, forgive me. I am truly sorry for what I've done to you all.
If you live your whole life in fear, then you never really lived your whole life.
Bringer of destruction's rage, I come now to set you free from this cage. I see your burning. I see the flame of your soul on fire yearning. I see your blame of the toll on the desires churning. Monster of death, demon of hate, breathe your final breath. Accept now your fate, burning in anger's painful flames. I remember each of the curses you put on their names. I saw you and bore with your heart the sadness. That is why I have come to slay thee and free thy from this madness of fury's bane. I come now to free you from this infernal pain. You who taught me to quell the howling treason, that there is better reason to be than becoming a demon.
Another life, another waiting room, another strife, and another awaiting doom. The heart's final beating, the life long lived now shortly fleeting. Await the moment of relieving end, and know death knows time to be his only friend.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.